Go. That's exactly what we wanted to see. The plugs are out.
Okay.
We had no intentions of it. We want to know if the starter works. It does. The engine turns over good. Did we want to see oil up here?
We wanted to, but I hadn't seen it. But I'm gonna hook up the compression.
We're rolling. All right. Compression test. 120. All right, cylinder number 2. We're going to do it again. We started the truck engine.
Ready?
Yes. $120. Cylinder number 3. $135 maybe. 135. 130.
Cylinder number 4.
Cylinder number 4.
Weak cylinder. That's 100.
All right, we're calling that 100. Start. All right, we are rolling. We have taken the carburetor apart and cleaned it. We did not replace anything. I assume that's called rebuilding the carburetor. We did not get a kit. We just took it apart and cleaned everything. And it really was much cleaner than I expected it to be, or than I anticipated it being. But anyway, we cleaned it up and we're ready to put it back together if I can figure that part of it out. This is not something I've done probably ever before, at least on this scale, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I knew that all the time. I just wanted to give everybody a chance to say, he doesn't know what he's doing. They would be right, but I'm giving it a shot. I think I need that ball peen hammer.
I can get it. What it took to get it apart.
Okay. All right, now we've got that's in. Okay, now just this, right? Does that needle go in that?
No.
Okay.
That just sets over and you put the screws back in it.
I must have it turned around backwards.
You may have.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. It fit like a glove. That's gonna go
Fines, boy.
this way.
Hey, Fines, boy. How you doing?
We have video.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting there. Slight pause, I got a screwdriver and I'm gonna run these screws on in. And this is as much carburetor as I've ever held in my hand. And the gasket still looked excellent. We should be good there. I feel very confident that we're going to move fuel as is designed, and we're ready to put the carburetor back on.
We blew blew air through all the orifices with 60 pounds or less of air
Air pressure, yeah,
to make sure nothing was stopped up.
yeah.
So, not loud enough.
All right, very good. Let's install it. We have reached our first stumbling block. Everything else has gone smoothly up to this point. When I took the distributor cap off, this is what I saw. There was no button. The points are like welded to the distributor, as is the condenser. We literally had to rip the points and the condenser out of the distributor. We were afraid by doing that it would damage or destroy the distributor, and fortunately it did not. We were able to get the points out and the condenser out, and we replaced them. We set the gap, put the rotor button back on. We replaced the spark plug wires, reinstalled the distributor cap, and we are ready to see if this baby will run.
For a 2-cycle engine, so it'll lubricate and fire, we hope.
We're ready to turn it on. Half a tank of fuel.
That thing will blow up.
Take this.
Got that thing hard a while ago.
We're still in. All right. We ready? First attempt. Here we go.
Well, this first.
Good idea.
You got to check.
All right, time for some ether.
It's turning good.
Yeah.
Spark plugs all new. All of them got good compression.
We had a 120, 130, 120, and we had 100. And the 100 was still trying.
What, a 4-cylinder?
4-cylinder.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
You gonna shoot it through the air bath?
Or the bleeder ring didn't crack when you turn it over that first time. You redrained the oil and filled it back up.
That won't filter out through our oil?
Yeah.
Dang, I was sure it was going to start. We had gone over every component individually, and I was just sure it would start. We obviously are not getting fire, or we're not getting fuel, one of the two. But it's a toss-up right now as to what it is. So we're going to try some ether, and it's kind of hard to get it to go into the oil bath air filter, but we attempted that, and we will see what happens after we try that. You gonna shoot it through the air bath?
Or the bleeder ring didn't crack when you turn it over that first time. You redrained the oil and filled it back up.
That won't filter out through our oil?
Yeah.
I sure thought it was going to crank. I sure thought it was going to crank.
It sounded like
It's
it
got
was like gas.
Yeah. I think it's got a
That's not a problem.
updraft carburetor, or a side draft.
Is that what that thing he was? What was that he took off a while ago?
I don't know.
This right here is just for fresh air. It comes through the dash.
Is that what it is?
Ready? Oh, I gotta push the button.
will be the square. Getting those.
Yeah, what are you turning with that wrench?
Throttle.
Is that what it is?
When that screwdriver don't hook that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Or we can unhook this, one of the two.
You can't put it in there.
No.
Okay, so screwdriver. I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, convinced we were getting fuel, we were going to shift to the electrical portion. We ended up spraying ether into the intake side of the carburetor. We had to take the rubber hose off from the air bath to the carburetor, which we did. Still no results, so we're shifting to electrical. And ultimately, after putting a couple jumpers on, we found we had the two wires to the coil on either side of the coil were not tightened. We tightened those up, and we will show you the results here shortly.
Turn it over to see this part. No spark.
What's that little device?
What's that?
What is that little device you put in there?
That's a spark tester.
It tells you what it's doing?
It tells you if they got any spark or not. We're not getting spark.
It didn't have any?
Let me turn it.
Yeah, I can't turn it.
Does it matter which way it turns?
No.
It's not turning. The motor's not turning. Let me get that wrench. Why is it not working with it? You want to turn it with the battery?
You can bump it with a battery, or I'll bump it. Still on?
No, it's off.
Okay.
Let me do it.
You bump it one time. Ooh, too far. One point. Right there.
There. No, it's too
Too loose?
too tight.
Too tight. Okay, there's a screwdriver up there. Loosen the bolt at the very top, just a little bit where you can adjust that little screw. So just loosen the top one just a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Now you should be able to move it.
Oh yeah.
So you got to get it. You got to be able to slip it out with just a little bit of feel to it.
Ain't much feel, but if I got too big,
We'll try it.
you want to try it?
Yeah, because it was 15 to 20.
All right.
So pop that back together.
Shouldn't we see it spark right here?
Yes, if the ignition is on, you should see it spark.
What, we don't want to see it spark?
Don't matter.
If it don't spark, then we got another problem.
Yeah, we got to find out why we don't have power there.
Let's see if it sparks.
Which would be the coil.
So I can turn the key on
Yeah. Turn it and see if you see a spark.
with this with a button. No.
Where's my... This nut's not even tight. Key on?
Key is on.
Power there.
tighten this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Gonna tighten what?
Just gonna tighten that nut up.
We're not getting any voltage to the coil. This was loose, which didn't help.
Everything way loose. Anytime you turn it.
It's off, right?
It is now. It wasn't.
Okay, turn it over now.
Ignition on.
Yep. No spark. Okay, turn it on. Get up there and we'll put the trigger back on. Put the cap back on. Put it up there.
Put that cap up there first, Tony. Or that go on second?
Yeah, that goes first, then the button.
Then the button.
Let me know when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready. You want the key on?
Turn the key on.
Key's on.
Okay. Turn it now. Let's see if you got a spark.
Are you jumping something past whether you got to take that red wire off or no?
I'm jumping past that red wire going to it. I don't know why it doesn't have voltage. Unless that last connection wasn't any good.
Can we spin it?
Spin it.
Yes, baby, that's what I'm talking about. I can go even higher.
to open this up, see if we got oil up there.
All right, let me just try.
What
it.
was that wire doing that it made it crank? Gary?